Here with section 6.5, the last of the lessons in the series for Math 135. That's kind of a hoorah moment. Well done getting to this point, and I do hope that the practice tests, which I've sort of rebranded as financial something, financial analysis stuff, I hope that the activities that follow this are meaningful and useful to you. And I also hope that the ones up to this point have been meaningful and useful to you. That being said, today we are talking about things that are not quite as good as annuities and that sort of thing from our perspective. We are going to be talking through loans. And so if you are the person who is borrowing the money, a loan can be kind of a rough deal because you're going to end up paying back more money than you borrowed because of interest. And if you recall from my home purchase, that can amount to be quite an enormous amount of money. Like I was going to be paying back $180,000 in interest on my house. So for the person who's borrowing the money, it's kind of a sad day. But for the person who's loaning the money, it's a very happy day because you're making a ton of cash. So we're going to understand how loans work, and we will understand how different factors affect the payoff amount of a loan. So here are my notes and examples, everyone. The need to know notes part 1 just has our formulas there. We're not adding any new formulas. The need to know notes part 2, I will just hit on this idea that I also hit on in the Schlegel experiment buying a house, that present value of ordinary annuity is a lump sum of money that payments are coming out of, and the fund present value of ordinary annuity, I'm sorry, I was looking at future value. Present value is a fund where money is coming out. And we've talked about this in terms of retirement, that once you reach retirement and you start when you're putting money into the account when you're younger, it's future value of an annuity. And when you get to retirement and are taking money out of the account, it's present value of an annuity. And what characterizes that is that the value of the account is going down. Now, that can also be thought of in terms of a loan. And so a loan is a lump sum of money that you borrow, and then you pay each month or whatever the period is to pay the value of the loan down. So ideally, each month that you make a payment, the amount of your loan is getting smaller. And so from our perspective, we are paying into it, and so the value goes down. So it's kind of a little bit of backwards thinking that for the retirement side of it, or an investment that we have, present value of ordinary annuity, we are taking money out of the account. And for the present value of an annuity in terms of paying off a loan, we are putting money into the account. But in either case, the characteristic that qualifies it to be a present value of ordinary annuity is that the value of that fund is decreasing. And then lastly, in the need to know stuff for this video, I'll be back with another one in a moment, is that the word amortization refers to the process of paying a loan off. And so when you hear the word, how long will it take to amortize this loan? That person is trying to sound smart and basically say, hey, how long is it going to take to pay off this loan?